Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. It's New York facing Seattle.
It's been a nice clean game, huh?
So the Sonics win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got the prodigy. Whiteside is out there with Porzingis. Then it's the franchise, and it's Simmons in at the small forward position. And so here is New York. Paul George missing from long range. Second chance shot. A nice shot by Porzingis.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It always seems to settle you down when you have some early success in the post.
Plumlee sets the pick for George. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
New York team ball.
Here's Simmons. It's Fields on the wing. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up the tee. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And so it's New York with it. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
George dishes to Plumlee. Pocket 6. George, that's a two-pointer. No good off the front iron.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Fields can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Lets it go from 11, and it's George again missing. Seattle on defense. Here's Simmons, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Now, here is Smith. Pass to Mickey. Outside, George. Now, Smart. It's off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Takes a three. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Great screen that time by George. Well done.
And so it's New York with it. It's stolen. Dishes it to Smith. Out left to the wing. Now here's Smart, guarded closely. Back to Smith, 5 to shoot. From deep. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And even 3-on-3 break. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I spoke briefly with New York's head coach. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup, their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Okay, thank you, Doris. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
You know, sounds like they'd like to keep this a low-scoring affair. This could be one of those grind-it-out kind of games.
And I'm sure that would suit them just fine. It may not be what the fans want to see or hear, but a win is a win. Come on now. A W is a W, and that's what you're playing for.
Now, here is Smith. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Seattle needs to get off a shot. George, that's a two-pointer. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Fields can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
George passes to Plumlee. The shot's good on the assist by George. Plumlee's got his first points in this one.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Simmons, defended by George. Kicks to Simmons. Trying to get back on track, and that's off the glass and in. Here's Smart. Passes it to George. Six to shoot. And it's George again missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Simmons. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. The Sonics leading. Pass to George. Here's the screen. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Mickey. Off the screen. No luck. And New York will come the other way. Porzingis passes to Whiteside. Down low. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
For New York, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Powell, he's checked in for Miles Plumlee. And it's Boomer in for Mickey. Gordon's checked in for New York. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's George. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Supersonics shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Paul George.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line. And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Here is Fields. He dishes it to Fields. Here's Marjanovic. It's Fields on the wing. Fades and shoots. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Stolen by Smart. He feeds it to George. Knocked loose. The dish now to Smart. He kicks it to Powell. And that one's good. And the Sonics lead by 4. And so here is New York. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Marjanovic. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Bradley's checked in for the Sonics. Bayless comes in for Marcus Smart. And a switcher also for New York. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Prodigy. Good on both. Now Bayless. Outside Bradley. From outside the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here is Fields. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Here is Bayless. Outside Bradley. Off the left rim and out.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And Oladipo kicks to Gordon. Buries it from three-point range. Gordon's got the game tied up here for New York. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. Outside Bradley. The pass to Boomer. Feeds to Bayless. 6 to shoot. And another 3 for Seattle.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Here is Bayless. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by New York. And here's Fields. The feed now to Gordon. Oladipo outside. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
For the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Bayless has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. They've definitely hit that groove.
I mean, really aggressive, and I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Yeah, you can see they've gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Ross is checked in for the Prodigy. Sonics trail by 3. Here is Bayless. Bradley, no one around him. They get it again. Boomer, and it's blocked by Gordon. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. New York on D. Here's Bayless. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bayless has got 6.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Gordon with the screen for Fields to the middle. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
That's good. Hit.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed
gentlemen,
is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And that one misses.
Nice numbers from Gordon. He already has 9 points and also a block shot, imposing his will right from the word go.
You know, everybody wants to get off to a great start, and that's exactly what he's done.
Offensive rebound. Banked in off the glass. Howell's got it all tied up now for the Sonics.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Fields' shot is good.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Here is Bayless. 6 points for him. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to Boomer. All alone. That's it. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
35 seconds left in the first. Oladipo for 3. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Howell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here is Bayless, defended by Gordon. Now Bayless. Got a piece of it, but they'll get another chance. Teardrop shot. Oladipo outside. Fields. And he gets it to go. Fields has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. New York ahead, up 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side out for them, the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Like or handball.
Yeah, either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
Paul George is out there with Mickey. Then there's Smart. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Smith in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
For New York, they have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. So he comes up empty at the line. Bosonics trailing. George, that's a 2-pointer, and some very quick points for him on that possession. George has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Sonics. Fields with it. Dishes to Oladipo. Whiteside, a screen on Smith. Oladipo. They get the rebound. Whiteside, no good.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Now here's Smart. Fields covering. For Seattle, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And New York making a change here. Fields checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Smith against Fields. Wants to get it to Fields and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
And George gets it to go.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Whiteside dishes to Fields. There's the 3. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4%.
At responding to the 3-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, we'll just take a look at what George has done tonight. He has 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And, Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Paul George.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Here's Porzingis. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Smart. Fields covering. Plumlee sets the pick for Smart. George, that's a 2-pointer. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Plumlee with the steal. Poked away. It's rebounded by New York. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Fields with it. George picks him up. New York, no good that time either. Now here's Smart. He's tightly guarded. Plumlee sets the pick for Smith. From 13, they get it again.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. He used that pick to get in close. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Outside, George. Plumlee with the screen. J.R. Smith on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Young's checked in for Seattle. Here is Fields. He's got 6. Fields against Young. Kicks it to Simmons. Bangs home the trifecta. Simmons got 9.
For 3.
Bosonics trailing. Now here's Smart. He has 5. Plumlee with the screen. And George, here we go. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Seattle, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Paul George.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And Young comes over to help. Whiteside with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Fields can't get it to go. The Sonics leading. And here's Smart. Plumlee with a screen on Fields. Smart kicks to George. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And that's 19 points for Paul George.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Inside, Fields. And he slams it one-handed.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And it's Seattle with the ball, following the score by New York. George, no good. Here is Fields, 11 points in the game. There's the pick. Pass to Porzingis. Lets it go from 14. Mickey grabs the board. Mickey's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Smart passes to George. Plumlee with the screen. And George, here we go. And it's George again missing.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Fields with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Now here's Smart. He has 5. Back to Young. They set the screen. And George kicks to Plumlee. Lets it go from 11. Seattle missing again. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And here are the Sonics. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Plumlee sets the pick for George. Five to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. A platoon swap here for Seattle. The natural, he's checked in for New York. D comes in for the prodigy. Now Fields. He's got 6. Pass to Fields. Puts up the baby hook and it swirls in for him. Fields has got 13.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Bayless kicks to Powell. Over to the wing. They set the pick. Ripped away. And a fast break now for New York. Fields got the ball. That's good. Porzingis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Bayless the pass to Boomer. The dish to Bayless. 6 on the shot clock. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8. Here's New York. They're on a 14-6 run.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Left side, Bradley. Fields with the steal. Oh, and here comes Fields all alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Here's Powell. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Powell's got his 3rd bucket of the night. New York leading by 6. And Fields kicks to Enja. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
3-pointer. The shot by Powell, no good. Clark, the possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And psychologically, I think that would give them an even bigger edge, Kevin.
Here's Njai. The lead pushed to double digits. And now a 10-point New York lead.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on New York's head coach talking to his team. The strategy included running the offense through Gordon. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here is Bayless. He's got 8. Fires for 3. Missing that scoring opportunity, having a bad 3-for-9 shooting night.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Oladipo goes in. He dishes it to Njai. Unloads from 13. The offensive rebound. There's the pass to Valentine. Goes back up. The shot is off, and it's the Supersonics taking it the other way. To the paint. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
They were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to that.
Oladipo misses.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Bayless's shot is off.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Feeds to Njai. Off the left rim and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here is Bayless, guarded by Oladipo. Now Bayless. Here's Powell. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Powell's got 8 points.
This team hasn't really made much of an impact on the offensive glass here in the second, and that's a matter of effort and attitude. They're just being out-muscled inside.
Njai. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. The Natural's got his second bucket tonight. Sonics trail by 8. It's stolen by Oladipo. Goes up. Hammers it home. The Powell's off the break.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And we finished one half of basketball. New York leads by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
New York leading by 10. And New York looking at who they've got. Porzingis is out there with the prodigy. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's the prodigy. And it's Fields in at the point guard position. It's Fields outside. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now, here is George. Drops it in from 14 feet away. George has got 21 in the game.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And Fields kicks to Fields. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Now, here is Smith. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. On the wing, George. There's a screen. Pass to Mickey. 5 to shoot. Here's Simmons, defended by George. Here's Whiteside. Here's Porzingis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Smart with the ball. He's got 5. Smith outside. He feeds it to George. Just 5 on the clock. Plumlee sets the pick for George. From outside the arc. George missing again.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
It's stolen by Smith. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
First trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. New York leading by 13. Fields dishes to Simmons. It's Fields on the wing. He kicks to Whiteside. Plays it up and banks it in.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Now, here is Fields. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. That's good. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, thank you. Head coach of the Sonics had some words for his team over the break. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Paul George. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Okay, Seattle, get on up for your Sonics dance team.
New York leading by 15. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Come on now, did they really just pull that off?
That was an outstanding play.
I tell you what, there are alley-oops, and then, fellas, there are alley-oops.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Kept alive. Plumlee's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Smith against Fields. Here's Whiteside, and the shot is good. Whiteside's got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Smart. He's got 7.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Fields the pass to Simmons. No luck. Excellent D there from George. Sonics trail by 17. Smith kicks to Smart. There's a good screen. Plumlee with the screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mickey. Good work defensively by Whiteside. New York leading by 17. Fields' shot is good.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Now, here's George. He's got 21. Goes up the baseline, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. And so it's New York with it. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Fields. He's got 24 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Young's checked in for Smith. And both free throws good for Fields.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now, here is George. Inside, here's Plumlee. no good. So New York will take it the other way.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Here's Smart following the score by New York. Plumlee sets the pick for Smart to the inside. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw off from Plumlee. New York leading by 21. Fields the pass to Porzingis. Good defensive work there by Young. Now here's Smart. He has 7. Plumlee with a screen on Fields to the inside. Oh, and here comes Fields all alone.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Seattle making a change here. Powell's checked in. Gordon's checked in for New York. This Sonic squad really struggling. Smart kicks to George. Pass to Mickey. Smart dishes to Young. Right side George. 4 on the shot clock. Seattle missing again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Down low, here's Powell. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Seattle, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The Supersonics making a switch here. Second free throw, no good. And here's Fields. He's got 6. Now the feed to Gordon. Pass to Fields. New York moving the ball around. That 3 off the mark. There's the pick. Dishes it to Bradley. To the paint. Here's as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Dwight Powell. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for New York. And the second free throw, good. New York leading by 23. Inside, here's Marjanovic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Kostov. Fields covering. For Seattle, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
Kostov taking 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. New York leading by 23. Kicks it to Gordon. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
They set the pick. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Jared Bayless is checked in for Young. And here's Seattle. Here is Bayless. 8 points for him. Ball's knocked loose. Fields with the steal. Pass to Fields. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Marjanovic. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Now, 72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
Here is Bayless. It's Bradley on the wing. There's the pick. To the middle. Boomer the pass to Powell. It's deflected. Another shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And so here is New York. And Fields kicks to Fields. High arcing shot. Seattle grabs the miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
The dish to Powell. It's Bradley on the wing. Here's Boomer. Hits the jumper in space. Boomer's got 4 points now in the quarter. New York leading by 22. Now Fields. He's got 6, and the basket by Gordon.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here is Bayless. following the score by Aaron Gordon. Fields with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Banked in off the glass. Fields has got 17 now just in the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
That's good.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Now here is Fields. Top of the key. And again, it's New York.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Here is Bayless. Fields covering. Here's Bayless. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Checking out the game Jared Bayless is having. He's got 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Seattle, Jared Bayless at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And New York making a change here. Njai checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now, here is Fields. Defense is right there. From downtown, the shot will not go. And it's the Sonics taking it the other way.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
They set the pick. And it's Bayless in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Bayless has got 13.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And he gets it to go. And that's 13 points for Aaron Gordon.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Shot clock at 5. Kostal tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Nine seconds left in the third. Fields with it. 1 second left. Off target. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. New York ahead, running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here.
A few minutes passed by, I hear a buzzing noise. But that shit was something.
And here are the Supersonics now. We've got Mickey, J.R. Smith out there with Smart. Then it's Paul George, and it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Now, here is George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Corner shot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Ross passes to Porzingis. Here's Whiteside. The pass to Porzingis. 3-pointer. That's good. Porzingis has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for New York.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
And he gets it to go.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here is Fields. J.R. Smith making his last shot. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shooting for Seattle, Jordan Mickey. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. And so it's New York with it. Now here is Fields. He dishes it to Simmons. Whiteside, a screen on George. Porzingis passes to Ross. And again, New York with the triple.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Smart kicks to George. Fields with the steal. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Seattle, Hassan Whiteside at the line for 2.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
Take a look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. 11 rebounds, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Ryan is checked in for Miles Plumlee. Boomer comes in. Young is subbed in for Smith. And both free throws good from Whiteside. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Smart kicks to Young. And Smart now atop the key. Outside, George feeds it to Smart. The Sonics again can't hit.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
There's the pick. Here's Valentine. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting for Seattle, Valentine at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Slimmy's checked in for Whiteside. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here are the Sonics. Right side, George. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And here is Ross. Passes to Valentine. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And, G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Here is Ross. Paul George making his last shot. Pass to Valentine, off the screen, and again it's New York.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now, here is George. Young, right side, to the wing right side. He feeds it to George. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots it up. With 1 on the clock, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
They get the rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
Now here's Smart. Now the pass to Boomer, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, just used his strength there to get the post position without much fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think he's got to do a much better job next time of just bodying up. Get some muscle into him.
Here is Ross. Here's Marjanovic, defended by Young. Bryant with the rebound. Seattle with the ball. They set the pick. Here's Smart. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Seattle, Marcus Smart. At the line for 2.
And that one misses. McLemore's checked in for Seattle. And then for New York, Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Slim. And it's Oladipo in for the Prodigy. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Ross against Young. Ross passes to Valentine. Now here's Ross. He's tightly guarded. And again, it's New York.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Here's Smart. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his 4th personal foul. At the line for your Sonics, Marcus Smart. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Smart.
It's been a nice game for Smart. He has 8 points and 9 assists.
That one misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And it's Gordon missing. Now here's Smart, guarded by Oladipo. Pass to Young with his first shot attempt. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. And so it's New York with it. Valentine passes to Oladipo. Here's Ross. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Boomer's got his 5th rebound in this one. McLemore, good, and Smart gets the assist.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
New York leading by 23. Oladipo, the pass to Valentine. Inside. And he banks in the layup.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here's Seattle. Here's Smart. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Oh, boy. Woo-hoo. Sweet move. Tough finish. What a play.
The natural is checked in for New York. And that one falls for Smart. Now Oladipo. Passes it to Valentine. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Smart kicks to Bryant. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Sonics, Bryant. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the Supersonics making a change here. Bayless is checked in. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Whiteside's checked in for the natural. The Prodigy comes in for Ross. The Prodigy, he's checked in for D. And the franchise is subbed in for Victor Oladipo. And he sinks the second. Fields with it. There's the pick. Looking to get it going. And it's sent back by Bryant. And Young, here we go. Misses from short range.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Outside, Fields. They grab their own miss. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Now, here is Fields. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You got to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success earlier in the game, but now they're showing real determination in taking it inside to score.
Here's Smart. There's a good screen. It's George on the wing. No good on the three.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Now here's Gordon. He's guarded closely, and he gets the bucket. Gordon's got 4 this quarter.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Now here is Fields, following the miss by J.R. Smith. Fields with it. George picks him up. Now here is Fields. Defense right on him. That's good. And 11 points now in the game for Hassan Whiteside.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
Smart kicks to George. They need this, and the layup is up and in. George has got 27 points.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
And here's Fields. He kicks it to Fields. And again, it's New York.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Now here's Smart. Fields covering. Now Smart. On the wing, George. And there's the 3-second violation.
Clearly a mental lapse at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time. But it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Sonics. Boomer, he's checked in for Mickey. Young comes in for Smith. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Smart. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. The natural, he's checked in for Whiteside. Terrence Ross comes in for the Prodigy. D, he's checked in for the Prodigy. And it's Oladipo in for the franchise. Now here's Gordon.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Stolen by George.
And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for the Prodigy. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And here are the Supersonics now, following the score by New York. Here's Bayless, and another basket for Seattle.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, the Prodigy.